Hi everybody, it's Tammy with stampwithtammy.com, and I'm here for, believe it or not, this is the third take of this video, so bear with me. Hopefully I'll get it right this time. Anyway, I'm a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here to show you some quick and easy cards. This is the card we're going to make today. It's the Countryside in designer paper. It uses the Bright Borders stamp set and the To the Point label punch. So let's get started. The first thing are our measurements, and I'll have these posted on my blog with a link below. Night of Navy, let's turn it this way. It's 5.5 by 7.5, scored at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. 2 pieces of designer paper, and this one is 2 7/8 by 5 1/8. And this is 5 1/8 by 3/4 of an inch. You'll need 3 pieces of basic white cardstock, 2 that are 3 by 5 1/4, and 1 that is 7/8 by 5 1/4. And then you'll also need just a scrap piece of white for the stamping. So let's get started putting all this together. We're going to take the designer paper and layer it onto the pieces of basic white. This just really makes it pop against the Night of Navy. And you'll see the little white pieces in there. I just love the white border on it. So that's what I do. Just gonna, there you go. And I'm just going to use my bone folder if I can find it. Just going to score that. This one doesn't really need to be scored a lot. It is going to have to bend a little bit backwards, but not too much. You still want it to lay flat. So this goes on the flap right over here. And then this is the front of the card. Just like that. And then for the inside piece, this is the inside piece, we're going to use Night of Navy ink. And this is the little flower stamp on the Bright Borders. And I'm just going to stamp it here on the bottom. And then that goes in the center. This is where you'll write your message. Just like that. And now we're going to do our sentiment. This one, I actually put both stamps on the block at the same time. I think some of these are probably too big for that, but the thank you worked really well. Again, with Night of Navy on basic white. I have another sample that I made, and I used balmy blue instead of white. So I'll show you that in just a second. And then we're just going to punch this out. Just like that. Put that aside. Now this is the most important part of the card. You want it here, but you only want adhesive here because it's going to have to open. So I always just flip it over, and I can kind of gauge where I want my adhesive, and then just adhere it down, and then it opens like that. Isn't that cute? Let's add some. Let's see. We have some of these pretty druzy adhesive back embellishments in champagne. And we'll just put a couple here. And then we'll add one up on the thing. And there you have it, finished card. I have some samples to share with you. This was the original one I showed you. Same, pretty much the same, just a different design on the designer paper. This is another one I used the Countryside in designer paper, and this is where I just stamped with Night of Navy ink onto balmy blue, and it kind of pulls the balmy blue, and then I used the rainbow adhesive dots on this one, and it's the same on the inside. Then I have this one using the Bloom Impressions designer paper, also layered onto white, and then pumpkin pie. On this one, I embossed in white on pumpkin pie, and that looks really cute. And the inside is just stamped. And then this is an upcoming designer paper. It's going to be out in the March online exclusives, and it is called, let me take a look, Botanical Textures 12 by 12. It's all black and white. It's really, really pretty. And so for the sentiment to pop out, I embossed in white on black, and then the same jewelry. And I don't have a layer on inside because I used the white as a base. So I probably could have stamped something, but oh well. Anyway, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And have a lovely day. Thank you.